Warning. All examples in the following video are completely fictional and intended purely for educational purposes. That is, to help you, the viewer, learn how to be more open-minded. If you take offense, that is a sure sign you are closed-minded. You should rewatch the video, paying better attention the second time. Please, take a seat on the couch. So my secretary tells me that your wife, Kim, booked the session on your behalf. Apparently, she's quite concerned that you are becoming increasingly closed-minded. I can't believe she wasted her money on this BS. No offense. I'm open-minded, so I don't take offense. You, on the other hand. Let's take a look at some of the closed-mindedness that your wife Kim has reported to us. Let's see here. She says you refuse to pee sitting down or put down the toilet seat. You think spending money on organic food is a scam? You believe that every second Kim spends on Instagram is a complete and utter waste of time. You spend countless hours arguing about men's rights on Reddit forums. Being open-minded doesn't necessarily mean doing everything Kim wants, does it? Okay, to start opening your mind today, Chris, let me ask you a question. When was the last time you changed your mind about something? All the time. Let me think. I used to think Drake was corny as hell, but now I kind of respect some of his music. Anything slightly more substantial about your daily habits or beliefs, for example? I used to think that eating lots of meals throughout the day was healthier and made me feel more energetic. But now I actually think that 1 or 2 meals a day only and the occasional extended fast is much better for my health. That's a great one. And when did you change your mind about that? That was about 5 years ago? Oh, I see. That's a long time ago. I'm sure there are lots of other things I've changed my mind about. I just can't think of them right now. I'm super open-minded. Okay. I sure hope so for your sake. Because as Muhammad Ali once said, the man who views the world at 50, the same as he did at 20, has wasted 30 years of his life. Well, I'm not 50 yet. Okay, how about this? When was the last time you told the Kim, you were right and I was wrong? Are you serious? Kim would have a field day if I did that. She would never let me live it down. I see. But you are wrong at times, right? Nobody's perfect. Yeah, I suppose. So maybe you should be admitting it more. Well, it might hurt your feeble, fragile identity at first, but you'll soon become desensitized to it. And she'll get used to hearing it as well. She may even return the favor. Then, instead of arguing about who's right, you'll be on the same team, trying to get closer to the truth together. I see. Maybe you're right. You're getting the hang of it. Now consider this. There are 2 ways to be right about something. You can be dictatorishly right. You can fiercely defend a belief, like say, for example, that iOS is better than Android. Duh. And then you seek out and cling to evidence that reinforces your belief while banishing anything at all that disproves it. Android sucks. Or you can be democratically right. You consider evidence and ideas that counter beliefs like votes. They may not completely tip the scales, and you needn't accept everything, but at least you give them a fair shot. Now, do you agree with me that being democratically right will get you closer to the objective truth? Yeah. Like a scientist. Exactly. Being right isn't about being correct. It's about being objective rather than subjective and progressively getting less wrong. Aristotle said, it's the mark of the educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Okay, well, I'll entertain that thought. That's great. Now how about we focus on a specific topic Kim says you're closed-minded about for practice? Let me see here. How about this one? Body positivity. Ooh, that's a touchy one. Fat people trying to justify their unhealthiness. Come on now. Body positivity is ridiculous. On a scale of 1 to 10, How much do you believe so? 11. That's not very scientific of you. It's dangerous to be absolutely certain of anything. It's dangerous to be clinically obese and proud of it. Okay, well, here's a question to ask yourself to be more open-minded. What evidence would you need to see to shift your beliefs? Are you serious? Oh yes. If you can't think of something, you're not being open-minded. Your opinion is not a belief. It's a dogma. Fine. I guess if some good study came out that showed that increases in body positivity led to decreases in healthcare costs, I could start being swayed. And do you think that could possibly be true? I suppose a positive mindset may encourage people to make healthier choices. So if it's possible, you can't believe on a 10 out of 10 level that body positivity is a complete, utter, dangerous, ridiculous farce. Can you? You're right. I was wrong to say 10 out of 10. Yes, maybe 9 out of 10. 9.5. That's a great start. So how about you keep that question of what evidence would I need to shift my beliefs in your back pocket? Just because you don't believe something doesn't mean it can't be true. I like that. That makes me so happy. And here's another way to be more open-minded about something. Remember that you, and anyone who holds different beliefs from you, started off from the same beginning. No beliefs at all. Then, through circumstance and education, you two veered in different directions. Okay, like a fork in the road. Yep, so don't try to teleport from where they are to where you are, or vice versa. Backtrack to where you guys split up and start from there. Can you give me an example? Imagine a universe where you were born in a different environment with different genetics that led you to have weight issues. Would you feel as strongly against body positivity as you do now? I see. No, probably not. Or, if you can't imagine it for yourself, think of it happening to your kid. Or think of someone who you respect intellectually, who has opposite beliefs from you, and how they got to where they are. Yeah, I get it. I see now that I was closed-minded on this topic. Good. You don't have to change your mind all the time to be open-minded. And you definitely don't want to become so open-minded that your brain falls out. Just be open to shifting your beliefs with good evidence. I'll work on that. It's kind of like yoga for the mind, right? I need to keep on stretching it to keep it from getting stiff. Does that make sense? Totally. And on that note, before we end our session today, let me give you some exercises to try at home. You were right, I was wrong? Yes, like we talked about. Find a few opportunities to say it. Okay. A humility sheet? A list of things that you are completely ignorant about. And add at least one thing to that list every week. Track shifts in my beliefs. I expect at least 5 by our next session. Given the long list that Kim gave me, that should be easy for you to do. Act your way to a new way of thinking. It's from one of my all-time favorite quotes. It's easier to act your way to a new way of thinking than to think your way to a new way of acting. Basically, if you change your act enough, your mind will feel FOMO and it will follow suit. Any suggestions? Sure. Try eating something you're not used to. Or instead of going to the gym, do an outdoor workout. Or sleep with your head at the foot of the bed for a night or two. Spice things up, I get it. I'll try that. There's a fantastic blog and YouTube channel called The Unconventional Route that will give you lots of inspiration and ideas to do so. Their objective is to get you unstuck from the status quo to make the most of your trip through life. That sounds fun. Yeah, that's the thing. It's way more fun being open-minded than it is having to defend your closed-minded beliefs all the time. You won me over, Doc. Kim was right, and I was wrong about having a mind-opening session with you. This was totally worth it. So glad to hear that. It's only temporary though, and you have a lot of work to do. So I'd like you to come back every 6 months or so for a checkup. You got it. Maybe I could get Kim to come do a session too. She could use some mind opening as well. Yeah, I'm good, but I'm not that good. Yeah, Time's up. I'll send you a video of our session so you can review it later. When you watch it, please smash the like button, as the kids say. They tell me that way, YouTube will put it in front of more people's faces, and so hopefully it'll help them be more open-minded too. Cool, will do. Oh, and one last thing. Open-mindedness is contagious. So go out there and spread it.